Hello, hello, how's it going, big dreamers? Your registered dietitian, Katie Rhines, is here. Today, guess what we're talking about? Yawn, of course, cricket. We're talking about some plants. Why is plant-based important? Why? And this is really important to talk about because I know I've considered myself vegan for over 8 years, or plant-based, whatever you want to call it, 99% vegan, okay? I think that it's insane to say that out loud because I remember I used to be so obsessed with grilled cheese, so in love with ice cream, and I remember saying over and over, I could never be vegan, I love cheese, I love ... And I'm curious to hear from you, is that something that you're thinking right now? Is that something that you're saying to yourself right now? And there's a lot that I'm going to be going over in this video. Not only we're going to be talking about, of course, how important and just some research out there that our food truly is our medicine. Just throwing it out there, did you know that 80% of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes deaths, according to the CDC, 80% of these deaths are caused from lifestyle. They're caused by unhealthy nutrition and lack of exercise, and 40% of cancer deaths as well. And I would say even more so than that percentage is due to our lifestyle choices. And another meta-analysis going over 95 studies, going over so many publications that compared people's diet. The higher end of intake of fruits and vegetables, which was over 800 grams of fruits and vegetables a day, and that's pretty much equivalent to 10 servings a day of fruits and vegetables, these people had the lowest risk of death from not only cancer, heart disease, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, but also all-cause mortality. That means all causes of death is significantly decreased the more fruits and vegetables people eat. And this study was published in 2017, not too long ago. So it's so incredible what plant foods can do. This is like so amazing. And one more really brief study I want to mention, the broad study that proved that without decreasing calories, people are able to lose weight. This was the most incredible weight loss study because people were able to lose weight, reverse their type 2 diabetes, get off of their diabetes medications, reverse their heart disease, significantly improve their cholesterol levels without decreasing calories, just by improving the quality of their food and transitioning to an exclusively whole foods plant-based diet. So it's just crazy. Yeah, the broad study, this meta-analysis I mentioned, and going over statistics with the CDC, it's so interesting to learn and to recognize this is potent medicine. This is urgent. Like, this is so important. And maybe if the goal for you isn't necessarily longevity and feeling alive, feeling the most alive you could possibly feel, if that isn't urgent enough for you, maybe something like, I don't know, something that motivates me is having glowing, clear skin, especially in the summertime. And you know what helps with that is eating more carrots. Eating plenty of carrots is going to help a lot with your skin glowing. And like, yeah, add in some carrots because carrots are a great vegetable. Eat them cooked, eat them raw, eat some more carrots. If there's anything you get from this video, throw some carrots in your snack, okay? But yeah, how many vegetables can we get in? So there's lots of research behind disease reversal and feeling so energized and excited and alive. But also I want to tap into this idea of our energetics and what we want, what we get to explore in this life. And I'm curious for you to take a step back, take a deep breath, and think about our mindfulness and our impact on this planet and how it is that we want to feel. I know personally I want to do the best that I can, of course, to feel balanced in my hormones, balanced in my energy, and nourish myself so that I'm not just eating only fruit juices all day long, because that's going to leave my energy kind of all over the place. I want to balance out my energies with these high vibrational fruits as well as grounding cooked vegetables and grains, so I have a balance of different energies in my body. But also I cannot possibly take intake food without recognizing and without expressing gratitude for where it came from and the impact that was made on the planet and on the people who were producing it. So every time we go to eat something, it truly, truly is a sacred act of creating our bodies from, like, it's actually the material that makes up our DNA, everything that we eat. And taking a second to express so much gratitude for the sun, the soil, the rain, the people that made it possible, the transportation, all of the hard work that made it possible to get this food to our plate is truly a miracle. It's truly, truly sacred. And I invite you to take a deep breath and think about, as we're eating this food, it is allowing every single cell in our bodies to vibrate at such an incredible level so that our muscles can be recovered, so that our organs can work properly, so that we can move about our day seamlessly, easily, pain-free, and with so much joy and excitement, and so that we can allow our heart space to open up so much that we can hug our loved ones fully and deeply and feel really excited. So food is so much more to me than just for energy, just for calories. And I invite you to notice that and think about, I know a lot of people who are looking to lose fat and gain muscle, tone their physique, we lose sight of what food really is, and we think about it as we just want to decrease calories, we just want to lose the weight. When in reality, why do we want to lose weight? We want to feel good, we want to feel joy, we want to feel excited, we want to allow this food to help us thrive for the rest of our lives, for 10, 20, 50 years down the road in the future. Setting up our lives so that we are truly role models for people, and so that the environment is a better place because of the food that we chose. So a plant-based diet has so many benefits. Yes, I mentioned a few when it comes to cancer, heart disease, diabetes, these things that are so sad, so horrible, so unfortunate. But also thinking about the headspace around it and the environmental impact, thinking about clean water availability, and just really truly feeling so excited and good all around with the vote that we're putting in our dollar. Every time we buy food, every time we eat food, we are making a vote with our dollar, okay? So let's think about that and notice your spirit, your soul. I personally will say that I noticed that I felt like I was in the right place at the right time all the time when I transitioned to a plant-based diet. I felt like every single cell in my body was able to just feel so much more in alignment and feel so much more like passionate. And this sounds so woo-woo and crazy, but I know, like, if you've ever had a really good green juice or a really good green smoothie and all of a sudden you're feeling like life is good, you know what I mean? Like, that's what plant-based diet is all about. Getting in that high vibe energy and noticing that animals that eat food, like, and then we eat those animals, that is taking such a long process to get the energy. Because if you think about how our universe works right now, how the world works, all of the energy, we get it from the sun. This incredible, bright, hot sun is where the energy all comes from. The cows, the pigs, they all get their energy from the sun, from the plants that they're eating, okay? So instead of eating those animals for that energy, I invite you to go direct to the source and get those alive, vibrant enzymes. And it's so incredible. The more I think about it, the more it blows my mind how a walnut, it is not a coincidence that a walnut looks like a brain. And same with red cabbage. These foods look like brains because they're so good for our brain. And also I could talk about like how the veins of a leaf look just like the veins in our body. It's our lettuces, our spinach, our kale, our leafy green vegetables are so good for our blood health, for our heart health, for our blood vessels to open up and allow blood to flow and get things moving throughout the body to transport nutrients. And it's so magical and incredible. And there is a lot of science out there now showing how amazing plant foods are for us. However, like, there's so much even more beyond science that science will never be able to prove the magic of this universe and of this world and how it all works. I don't know if science will ever be able to prove all of it, but I do know that your body is absolutely brilliant, and you know that food does affect how you feel. I know after you've had a big, I don't know, couple slices of pizza or a big bag of chips, how did that make you feel? Like I said before, how did you feel after you tried a giant green juice, or after you sat down and ate an orange? After you ate an orange, you probably felt really bright, you probably felt really alive and a little bit more vibrant, a little more energized, versus eating something really low vibrational, something highly processed. You probably felt not that good about yourself, not that good in your body, maybe a little more fatigued, okay? So lots of things to think about with this. I just want to say that, yeah, plant-based, very, very important. It's going to allow us to feel more energy. It's going to allow us to truly reverse diseases. So whether that be arthritis, allergies, constipation, so many issues. And even like on the other end of the spectrum, maybe you are somebody who overthinks about food and is like not eating enough and looking to gain weight. In the plant kingdom of foods, there are plenty of foods to choose from to bring us back to balance, to eat more wholesome, healthy sources of fat or that kind of a thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a little bit of an eye-opening towards what it looks like, what it feels like to savor and enjoy our food, not only the way it tastes, but also the ripple effect it has on our being, and it has on our environment and the other beings in this world, the cows, the pigs, the chickens, the other sentient beings that don't necessarily have a voice and are unfortunately being mass produced right now. So I highly, highly, highly encourage you to take a step back, think about where your milk is coming from, where is your cheese coming from, and choose things that feel really good in your heart and allow that to excite you when you sit down to eat. Let that be really exciting and really fun and vibrant, and like you're making a world, you are making a huge, incredible impact on the world every time you go to eat something. And that can be something even like choosing non-dairy ice cream instead of dairy ice cream. You are still on the track towards better health, towards a better world. So I highly encourage you to transition to a 99% plant-based diet for sure. Choose proteins that are full of fiber and iron and nutrients that do no harm to our animal friends. And I think you'll feel a lot better, okay? Enjoy the rainbow of colors on your plate. Have so much fun with variety. Let me know what questions come up. And I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for sticking it through to this rant. And don't forget to eat your carrots this summer. Let's get all those carrots in. So much love to you. Thanks for watching. You are amazing. Bye.